You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Bubba Wallace. It's been a while since we talked about Bubba, maybe a few weeks. But, Bubba had yet another meltdown on a NASCAR track yesterday. Christopher Bell won the New Hampshire race. And, Bubba Wallace is now in a real bind when it comes to the NASCAR Cup Playoff Series standings. We've got video. Once again, NASCAR didn't. Bubba Wallace did not finish a NASCAR race. I believe this may be the third DNF of the year due to wrecks. It's getting ridiculous, and it has been for quite some time with Bubba Wallace. And let me just pull this up right here. Gillies 017 has put this video out. Bubba got wrecked. It was a wet track, all right. Noah Gragson on a wet track spun into Bubba, and that was a wreck and another non-finish. And I'm sure you believe that Bubba handled this like a professional, right? No, he did not. He did not. Once again, showing his ass, and NASCAR fans are destroying him today for it.
There'll be a wreck in front of him. It's just been terrible.
Pretty big hit right there for the 23.
And this is what we talk about. You know, we everybody's like, hey, let's go, it's rain tires, but it's inevitable.
Okay, so there was that. And then we'll see this. Bubba Wallace, there's Noah's car right there, all right? And the number 10 car, and in fact, I think I got another view of this right here on NASCAR's page. That's the Noah Gragson 10 car. Bubba Wallace is pissed, so he's going to pull up and just park right here. Now, my issue with this, I mean, besides all the other unprofessional things and antics that Bubba Wallace does, is the fact that it's a wet track, dude. I mean, honestly. I mean, I don't think anybody believes this was intentional, and again, it's a wet track, so things are going to happen. You're going to see this, and there's Bubba right there. He pulls up and stops. All right, stops over in the pit area for Noah Gragson. That's a lot of disrespect to Noah. All right, it doesn't make sense. There is word out there that there was a confrontation between the two. People don't know exactly what happened in the aftermath. The tension was palpable as Bubba confronted Gragson, although the details of the exchange remain undisclosed. So Bubba, I guess, got in his face. We don't know. I mean, seriously. And somebody put this out just a little while ago, and I want you to take a look at this stat. In the last 7 of the last 9 races, Bubba has finished 17th or worse. Seriously? And you're acting unprofessional? Well, NASCAR fans let Bubba hear this. Pulling up and do this, it makes no sense. There's no reason to do this. Now, I know Bubba's frustrated. I get it. This is the NASCAR Cup Series playoff standings right here. And you'll see this. Number 17, Bubba Wallace is out of the playoffs right now. The top 16 drivers make the playoff field. Bubba would miss the playoffs if it ended today. And a lot of this is because he can't seem to finish races. He's like a magnet for wrecks. Normally, he's the one that causes the wrecks. But you get my point. I mean, look, you gotta win races. Christopher Bell winning yet another race. Hell, he won Saturday's Xfinity Series race, too. I mean, good showing out. Seriously. Briscoe, second. Barry, third. Larson, there's Larson at the top. 2311 Racing. Tyler Reddick, embarrassing Bubba Wallace again. He was number 6. It's beyond me that Michael Jordan continues to put up with this guy. So, NASCAR fans would let Bubba Wallace hear about this, all right, of him pulling up and acting this way in real drama queen fashion, and that's where we are with Bubba, all right? Something bad happens. He's already said he's got some I guess, mental struggles, some struggles with handling anxiety or handling stress. Well, it's part of being a professional athlete or professional race car driver. You got to be able to handle these things without losing it. Well, let's see. How many confrontations have you? Suarez, Larson, Gragson. I mean, the list goes on, and it seems that there's only one constant there. One common denominator. It's Bubba Wallace. Seriously. Let's all remember, Bubba is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Dude, he's a drama queen. Seriously. Bubba has every right to be pissed. Why? On a wet road? That's dumb. That's dumb. So unprofessional he is. Bubba, go home. Maybe we should call him Baby Wallace, like he's never made a mistake before and wrecked cars. He's done it this year. What did Gragson do? That wasn't intentional. Thumbs down, Bubba. Man, Bubba's a piece of work. You can't do that crap. I'm all for showing displeasure, but Bubba Wallace has to be smarter there with crew guys working and driving through Gragson's box there. Also a bad look, not like he wrecked you on purpose. He spun out on a wet track. Absolutely. Probably should get fined some sort of for this move. We'll see. I mean, that's NASCAR's propaganda child. I don't know that they're going to find Bubba. He's on every piece of marketing material they got. I mean, seriously. So, Bubbles thought Noah spun on purpose just to back him up on the track and then just hit him. Bless his heart. That's what we say in the South when you say something stupid or do something stupid. Way to go, Bubba. Bubba Wallace is the AOC of NASCAR. Bubba Wallace is a joke, and he always has been. He's not even has been, actually. Never was at this point. Typical Bubba being a spoiled brat. Bubba Wallace is the most overrated driver in NASCAR. He's the most media-protected, overhyped, published propaganda, whatever you want to put out there. They push him harder than any other driver. He doesn't win races, ever. What are we on? Like race? We're well up in the 50s, almost to 60 races. Bubba hasn't won in a row now. Bubba Wallace is the most overrated driver in NASCAR. I tend to agree. Come on. I mean, I like both these guys, but normal racing scenario, this wouldn't have happened. A wet track, it's going to happen. So Bubba parking there is a bit much. Not like this was on purpose. It's serious. Seriously, come on. He's one of the many reasons I quit watching NASCAR. A lot of people quit watching NASCAR because of Bubba. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. So when will NASCAR penalties be announced for the little baby? Bubba is seeing his season slip away because he sucks. Yeah. This is my exact point right here. Yeah, because Noah would spin his car backwards and run into Bubba on purpose. Ugh. Crybaby. I mean, seriously. It's utterly ridiculous. Well, that's where we are. I mean, Bubba's season is now hanging by a thread, officially. Mostly due to DNFs. He's not going to win a race. That would help if he would actually finish races and win races. Go with finish races first, and then try to win one. But if you ask NASCAR, if I don't give a shit if it's Fox, USA Network, NBC, whoever's showing the race. When they show that graphic of whatever race it is and there's like 6 drivers they show, why the hell does a driver that always finishes below 15th, why is his picture always in the in the media guide, in the promos, in the posters, and everything else? We know why. We know why. Brave, stunning, and courageous Bubba Wallace. 2020, anybody. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.